Hello everyone, welcome to Intellipaat's live webinar on how to choose the best Salesforce career path. Today's webinar is conducted by Mr. Venkat. He has 25 plus years of expertise as a trainer and he has demonstrated history of excellent training feedback of 4.8 ratings in almost all trainings. He has top-notch expertise in training Salesforce, Sybil, and Pega. He is certified as a Salesforce certified trainer, Salesforce administrator, Salesforce platform development, Salesforce platform app builder, Salesforce sales cloud. So let's welcome Venkat now. Over to you, sir.
Hey, thanks, man. All right, so we got Amit, Eugene, Hemant, Samson, Subhash in this. Okay, so guys, welcome to this edition of the webinar, and all of you have got the mic. Which you can open and speak. Okay, and guys, you are joining from India, you may be joining from US, Europe, wherever you are, you're joining from a different place. So, and I'm doing it from one place and we are not sitting in front of each other. So what I would request you is, just in case if you have any questions, okay, just in case if you have any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and speak. Okay, so that this would be an interactive session, and we will be happy to address all your questions regarding the Salesforce as your prospective career path. And also, if you have any concerns or any questions regarding anything that you have heard about Salesforce, maybe this would be the right time to get them clarified. All right. So with this little thing, I would like to continue with the thing. Jyoti, do you have a question? So I think I see your hand raised. Yes, Jyoti, you can unmute yourself and you can speak. I see your hand raised. All right. Looks like we are not able to hear you, Jyoti. Set up your mic and then maybe we'll continue. All right, so this is Salesforce webinar, okay? But before we talk about Salesforce or anything, okay, what we are going to do is we will look at something which is so we'll do a little differently. Okay, we'll do it a little different. Let us not go through the PowerPoint route. We'll do it in a little different manner. Let's use our Excel to do this entire demo. Okay. Now, I will give you a scenario over here. Okay, I will give you a scenario over here. Let's discuss about that particular scenario, and then we will continue from there. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me by unmuting yourself. I am telling you again. Let's assume that Amit and Eugene are two customers. Okay, Amit and Eugene are two customers for a cellular company, which I'm calling as C1. So C1 is a cellular company for which Amit is a customer for last 64 months. So Amit, I got your question. I'm going to answer them. Okay, I'm going to answer them. First of all, let me finish this and we can answer that. All right. So now Amit is there with 64 months with the cellular provider one, and Eugene is there with the cellular provider for last 38 months. Okay. So this will be months, and this will also be the months. All right. So Amit is there with that. And then they realize that the amount of data and the amount of free app subscriptions that they are getting are pretty less in C1. Otherwise, the quality of the phone calls, the signals, everything is fantastic in cellular one. Then they, and also they are paying around 45, let's say they are paying around $45 a month. Okay, they are paying $45 a month for their specific cellular connections. Now there comes another cellular provider, which is C2, who says that, okay, give me $50 instead of $45. Give me $50. I'm going to give you a lot of apps for free. And then Amit and Eugene are inclined towards moving from C1 to C2. So they will put up a request with C1 stating that I would like to move away from your service provider. So they will say, they'll put up a disconnection request. As soon as they put up a disconnection request, both Amit and Eugene will get a call from the call center. So in the call center, there will be a team called as a retention team. So the person from that calls up Amit and Eugene and then starts asking him, what is the reason why you want to disconnect over here? So Amit tells that I don't have any issues, but the amount of data that I'm getting is very less, and also the number of free subscriptions that I'm getting are very less. So I'm getting these many options in the cellular provider too. And then C1 says, okay, you're ready to pay $50 for C2. Instead of paying $50, you pay us $52 instead of 45. You pay us $52, which is $7 more. And then we are going to give you all the subscriptions that you want, and also we will double your thing. So now Amit is interested in this and says, okay, I'm going to stick to C1. I'm going to stick to you, but what about more offers? So this guy says, okay, fine. If you sign in a contract for 36 months, or in other words, 3 years, if you sign in, I'm going to give you an iPhone 13 for free. Okay, you have to stick with us for 3 years. The contract has to be signed for 3 years. Amit says yes, and Eugene will not get the same promotion because the duration of Amit's loyalty versus the duration of Eugene's loyalty is different. So they both get two different offers. So this is the offer that Amit gets, and Eugene gets a different offer. Now, the call center agent says, hey, you got to walk down to a store, okay? And then you have to pick up your iPhone 13 by signing the contract. So Amit walks down to a store, and once he go into the store, he will give his mobile number. And the store manager will look through the entire conversation history that has there and says, hey, Amit, you have taken a very good decision of sticking with C1 for $52 plan. I have something better to give you. And he says, instead of $52, if you go in for a $60 plan, okay, and you go in for this 36 months or 3 years thing, instead of an iPhone 13, I can give you a iPhone Max, or I can give you a Samsung Z Fold. I can give you any one of this if you pay $60. And on top of it, if you pay $3 a month, if you pay $3 a month, I'll throw in a insurance package into your entire thing. And then you will have, anytime you broke your screen or you broke your phone into half, your phone is not working, no questions asked, we will replace your phone in next 3 years. And then he also says that we are having nice screen guards to protect your phone. We are having nice cases for your phone. So he'll try to sell a lot of things. So Amit and Eugene pick up whatever they want, and they will go and they will start using their new phone. When they start using their new phone, after 1 month, they have to pay the bill. So they'll go online and they will pay their bill. They'll go online and then they will pay their bill. And then when they give their mobile number online, what they hear is whatever the discussions that they had, whatever is the bill plan, everything will be shown to them online exactly as they have discussed. Now, suddenly, when one day morning, Amit wakes up and Amit sees happy wedding anniversary message from this cellular service provider. The next day, Eugene gets a message as happy birthday, and both of them will get a happy new year, a merry Christmas messages from the cellular service provider. And also, Amit gets some other messages where they say, okay, fine, you're using iPhone or a Samsung phone, and we have this particular app that is available, which you can buy and install it for 75% discount, or you get a 2 months free trial for this particular app. Those kind of messages will be received by Amit and Eugene. So the moral of the story over here is not that Amit or Eugene has got a Max Samsung Z Fold or a iPhone 13. The moral of the story over here is when Amit and Eugene had submitted a disconnection request, immediately someone in the retention team has been informed about it. And then when that retention center agent called up Amit and Eugene, whatever the interaction history that they had, that was secured into the system, where when the store manager logged in, he was able to see all the interaction history. And when the store manager logged in, he was able to see appropriate. So here, Amit and Eugene were given proper offers. Then they were sent messages, personalized messages. They were given. Now, when they go to the store, when they go to the store, they have the sales manager was trying to sell them a $60 plan instead of a $52 plan. So this is known as upselling. Along with this upselling, the store manager is also trying to sell an insurance. The store manager is trying to sell a phone case. The store manager is trying to sell them a screen guard. That is known as cross selling. And then, as soon as these guys, Samit and Eugene, had set up a disconnection request, immediately event triggered event of a disconnection has triggered a message to the retention team. So event triggers, offers, messages, upselling, cross selling, all these things are happening behind the scenes. And that who is taking care of all this? And there is one more big question. When Amit had the discussion with the call center agent, whatever the discussion that was there, that was happened or that has happened between Amit and call center was known to the store person. Whatever the data that has been entered by the store person was seen by you when you go online. So how is this all happening? So this is all happening because there is something known as one single database that is over here. So there is one single database. So this database is ensuring that all the data is being captured. So the call center representative was storing all the information over here. The store manager is picking up the information from here and also storing the information into the same database. And similarly, when you go online, whatever the data that you see, you're seeing it from the same database. So this entire database management plus these all activities that are happening. Okay, these all activities that are happening, whatever the things that you have here, all these activities that are happening. Okay, so all these things are managed by who? That who is your CRM software. That who is your CRM software. There are multiple kinds of CRMs that are available. Okay, there are multiple kinds of CRMs that are available, and the software that is supporting, okay, the software that is supporting that CRM's functionality is known as CRM software. There are multiple CRM softwares that are available, and one very, very important and very, very big and in demand CRM software is Salesforce. So, first of all, we need to understand what is CRM. So, if you look at this entire picture that I have put over here, if you look at this entire picture that I have put over here, in this entire picture, there is one person who is being taken care of. There is one person who is being taken care of, and that one person is Amit or Eugene. And Amit and Eugene are already customers. Amit and Eugene are already customers of this cellular company C1. So the Salesforce or the CRM software that is there is trying to ensure that Amit and Eugene are getting the best possible response. So the relationship that is being managed by the company with the customers is well managed. And that is the definition of CRM, customer relationship management. And when I say customer relationship management is just a concept. Okay, customer relationship management is just a concept. There is nothing beyond that. Okay, so any software that you write, whether you write it in C, C++, the Java, JavaScript, you write it in any language. If you are able to satisfy the principles that are defined by the CRM, as I said, it is a concept, right? So if there are multiple principles inside that concept, so if you write a program that satisfies all those principles, whatever the program that you wrote can be defined as a CRM software. Okay, and that software, the world leader at this point in time is Salesforce. Okay, let me take a pause over here and ask you if you have any questions over here. Amit, Gopi, Jyoti, Samsung, Amit Pandey, Bhavani Singh, anybody? Any questions over here? You can unmute and you can speak. All right, so now when you have a customer, guys, 1 second. Okay, thanks, Amit. So when you have a customer, you are only trying to manage him. So with an existing set of customers, you cannot survive more. So Salesforce, along with this customer relationship management, will also provide three softwares: marketing, sales, and service. So Salesforce provides you with these three applications. How do you market your product so that people are aware of your product and people tends to buy your products? That is what you do in marketing. When people are aware of your products, how do you entice them to buy your products is what you define in sales. And after sales service is what you find in the service application. So these are the three default applications that are available to you. Okay. These are the three default applications that are available to you in Salesforce. Now, my question over here is, what is that you're going to learn? Are you going to learn marketing? Are you going to learn sales? Are you going to learn service? You're not going to learn anything over here. Okay, you're going to learn how to modify marketing. You're going to learn how to modify sales, how to modify service. So you need to know how to do the modifications to the existing applications. So what do I mean by doing the modifications? Okay. So if you go to a bank, okay, so if you are joining from India, okay, you might be aware of government banks versus private banks. So if you go to a government bank like State Bank of India, the procedure that is there, okay, using which you open a bank account is highly paper based. And then whatever you enter into the paper is later on entered into the computers and into their banking software, and then your account will get created. Whereas other private banks like Kotak Mahindra or HDFC or ICICI, they have online bank account opening applications where they scan your picture, they scan your Aadhaar, PAN cards, and then they open the bank account online itself directly. You don't need to step into a branch. So the way the account opening process is defined, see, the account opening process is common in all the banks, but the way State Bank proceeds with the account opening process versus the way ICICI Bank proceeds with the account opening process may be little different. So as a person who is going to learn Salesforce, it becomes your responsibility. It becomes your responsibility to understand from the business what is the current way of doing business, what is the way Salesforce does the business, and what is the modifications that you have to do for the business. So if you have, okay, as a Salesforce a person, okay, as a Salesforce person, you can do two things to do the modifications. As a Salesforce person, to modify the marketing workflows or the sales workflows or the service workflows, you can do two things. One is configuration, and the next one is customization. Okay, you can do configuration and you can do customization. So what is the difference between configuration and customization? So the difference between configuration and customization is that in configuration you don't have any coding that is to be written. Okay, zero code, I should say. Okay, this is zero code. Okay, and then you will use declaratives. When I say declaratives, declarative means every function is given to you, every option is given to you by Salesforce, and you will use all the Salesforce given functionalities to do whatever the changes that you want, including building of new app. Whereas in customizations, you will use Apex code. You will use Apex code. You will learn to develop front end using Visual Force and LWC. Okay, you will do that. So these are the topics these are the two things that you can learn to see if you can do the modifications. So now, if you are only aware of configuration activities and you don't know anything about customization, you are known as an admin. Okay, you know little bit of customization and you know little bit of configuration. You are known as an app builder. Okay, and if you know the admin, app builder, and development, you are known as a developer. So these are the three roles that are available to you in the Salesforce world. But if I have to give you their order of precedence, app builder, that is very rarely found. So most of the times, the best this is the best this is the number, this is the max per things that you find anywhere you go. They will ask for a developer. Now, to do the development, you need to understand the entire Salesforce landscape. Okay, you need to understand the entire Salesforce landscape. And in developer course, you will not learn the landscape. You will only learn Apex coding and Visual Force and Lightning Web components. But where will you understand? Until unless you know the Salesforce landscape, you cannot write any kind of developmental things. So the landscape of Salesforce is taught to you in the admin part of it. Okay, the landscape of Salesforce is taught to you in admin. So what is Salesforce? What are the out of the box applications? What are the out of the box applications? What are the what are the workflows that are there? What are the automation systems that are there? You will be taught all those things in the admin activities. You will be taught all these things in the admin activities. Okay, so can I survive just as an admin? Can I survive just as an admin? Then answer is yes, you can. But the number of openings, job openings, when you compare with a developer, you will see little less. But can I survive as a developer? A big yes. Lots and lots and lots of developers are required. Lots and lots and lots of developers are required. This is not marketing thing, by the way, guys. So I am giving you the reality. You can open monster.com, you can open indeed.com, you can open dice.com, you can open naukri.com and type Salesforce developer. Minimum you will see are 4,000, 5,000 jobs only in India. Add Australian market, add European market, add American market, the jobs will get tripled. All this is because of the current pandemic situation. All the companies are switching from physical to digital. All the companies are switching from physical to digital. And then there is a new word that got introduced. There are certain companies, like let's say you have a safe deposit locker. Okay, you cannot operate your safe deposit locker physically, sorry, digitally. So you have to go there manually. The manager has to be there with the keys. Okay, so they have introduced a new concept called phygital. So here, this is gaining its popularity these days. What is phygital? It is a combination of physical plus digital. So what you will say, okay, manager, I am going to be there at this hour, this time. You will book a slot over there. That is done digitally. You will physically go over there and do the operation over there. So that's a combination of physical as well as digital activities. So that has come into the picture. Because of that, a number of companies have adopted to Salesforce, which is going to do all these tasks. That is the reason why you have so much of demand for Salesforce in market. Now, can I survive as an independent admin? Can I survive as an independent developer? Yes, you can, provided you do one certification called Salesforce Admin Certification. You can, but the number of job openings, as I said, are little less. That's the only thing. But if you want to survive as a developer, if you want to survive as a developer, you have a certificate admin called Platform Developer 1. So you have a lot of options to become a Platform Developer 1, the certified, and then a lot of job options. Now, how do you learn all these things? You have a Salesforce offering from Intellipaat, which will let you learn admin as well as the developer course. Okay, so I will leave that for the Intellipaat's team to take you through the course name and the course details and other things. But what you're going to learn is to ensure that you clear your Salesforce admin and you can also clear your Salesforce developer. The icing on the cake is once you complete these two courses, okay, you'll also be eligible to clear one more certification, which is Salesforce Platform App Builder. So the course will introduce you to Salesforce Admin, Salesforce Platform App Builder, and Salesforce Platform Developer. So if you complete these two courses in Intellipaat, you will be eligible to write 3 certifications. A person having 3 certifications is a high worth candidate in the current days job market. All right. So that's about what we are going to do as a part of the Salesforce. Now, whatever the content that you want, that is all available to you on the Intellipaat's website, and then our Intellipaat friends will take you through that, and the course advisors are there. They will take you all through that, and then you can ask them any questions. Technology wise, if you have any questions, I'm open to take the questions. Go ahead, please. You can either chat. And then coming to, there is a question from Amit Keswani, says, talk about eligibility criteria, previous experience, and career transition for the course suggested. So if you're looking at eligibility criteria, Amit, anybody with a bit of common sense is okay to get into Salesforce, because you don't need to be a big a technology pro, or you don't need to have a ton of scientific knowledge or programming knowledge behind this, because this is a very simple course. If you have a bit of common sense, you can easily learn this program. It is one of the easiest learnings that you can ever see. Okay, anybody from any walk of life can do it. I'll give you an example. I have people coming from dental background. Okay, people coming from dental background or dermatology background, or people coming from sales background, people coming from pharma background, are all my students through Intellipaat, who are doing good in their Salesforce careers these days. Okay, a lot of examples are there, and you are no lesser than them. You can do that. Any questions? Any other questions, guys? Amit, Babani Singh, Eugene, you can type it in the chat window. Yeah, Babani, go ahead, please.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Babani.
Yeah, so this is Bhavani Sankar Singh. I am not a student. I am a business owner of my company. It's a software development company.
Okay.
I saw your meetup in this meeting from meetups. So I joined. So I want to just I want to be integrate that Salesforce in my company. So for betterment of marketing and sales. So I want so that particular, if I be able, I mean eligible to be join that Intellipaat course or not?
Why
I'm not
not?
a student.
You are not a student, sir. You are a business owner, and
I have 5 years of experience in Wipro. I worked in Salesforce, in Sales Cloud. I worked in Sales Cloud and Service Cloud, but I want the Salesforce certifications.
So if you want Salesforce certifications, you can complete the admin and app builder course, and then you can easily achieve them, and you can implement Salesforce for your own organization, Bhavani.
Yes, yes.
You're a market. You are one of the what do you call promising customers to Salesforce, right?
Yeah, yeah.
SME. You're a small and medium enterprise, and Salesforce has got a lot of offers for SMEs these days.
Okay, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, they are giving you a good licensing for almost like 25,000 rupees a year. You're going to get a 6 person license for a small and medium business. You can check it out.
Okay, okay. First, I used want to be a a certified Salesforce of a
So for that,
developer.
I can guarantee you as a trainer, I can guarantee you that you can easily clear Salesforce admin and developer certifications as soon as you complete this program.
They know the course fees. If it is good, can share.
What is that?
The Salesforce admin and developer, the platform, Salesforce admin and Salesforce platform
Developer.
developer course
Correct.
fees. Course fees, yeah.
They will tell you. So I am only here for uh, I'm only here for the technology part of it.
Okay, okay, sir. I just want one question, like for the what is the what is Salesforce? How the Salesforce is different from this SAP CRM? Salesforce CRM is different from SAP CRM.
Oh, there is lot of difference, Bhavani. See, both are CRM. See, if I try to give you an example, okay. So you're asking me how good is
Which one is better? Like I can use like are you are the experience? Like I just want to know like which particular CRM I will use. Like is it a CRM, SAP CRM or Salesforce CRM?
See, SAP CRM is a product that has got all the accesses, all the linkages to a SAP product. Okay. Whereas Salesforce is a standalone CRM. It is not affiliated to anything like a Microsoft or a Oracle or an SAP. So it is a standalone thing. It can be linked up with Microsoft application. It can be linked up with an Oracle apps, or it can be linked up with SAP applications also. So if you try to go with SAP CRM, you are limiting yourself to SAP only.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so that's about the question. So I have another question from Amit Pandey. He says, how is the prospect of Salesforce consultant in India? How much coding knowledge does it require? So Amit, if you are looking for a job in India, you are required to have at least a decent, when I say decent, what do I mean is if I categorize coding knowledge as low, medium, and high, decent is equal to a little bit more than medium. Okay, you should have at least a little bit more than a medium level of programming understanding of to get into a job. Okay, there are a lot of Salesforce jobs that are available in India, but people are looking for, but the companies are looking for people with at least moderate levels of coding experience. Low levels of coding, no use. You should have at least moderate levels, and getting into a moderate level of code is very simple. Okay, and let's say Eugene, I am talking to you in English right now, right? So if I have to communicate to Salesforce and give it some instructions, the language with which I give those instructions is Apex. So I'll write programs using Apex language, and then that language will get interpreted by Salesforce, and it will take the instructions from there. You don't need to know SQL. There is something called as SOQL in Salesforce. We are going to take care of teaching you that. Okay. Gopi,
Yeah,
Gopi Jyoti,
yeah,
can you go ahead with the question, please?
yeah. My query is actually I am from a QA background.
Okay.
So for for entering myself into Salesforce practice, so do I need to, which kind of role? Either I can choose a Salesforce QA role, or I can go for a Salesforce administration, or do I need to have some Java background or knowledge to become a Salesforce developer? So which will be the prompt option for me to get into the Salesforce practice actually?
Immediate openings, you can look for a Salesforce QA person, because a person having Salesforce certifications plus QA knowledge is a rare combination nowadays. So the first rare combination is a Salesforce business analyst, second one is Salesforce developer, third one is a Salesforce QA person. So people say that I know how to do QA in Salesforce, but they don't know Salesforce. So having knowledge on QA, having experience on QA with some automation experience along with web application testing will be a good fit to learn Salesforce and then get in as a Salesforce QA.
Question is actually, I am actually basically a functional tester. I am not having experience in automation testing. So QA has more options and opportunities are there for a Salesforce functional QA. So more opportunities are there comparing to automation, or only for
No. Salesforce has both. I said you will be a hot cake if you have automation as well as functional. So if you don't know the automation part of it, you don't need to. You can do the front end testing.
Okay, fine. And another query is, actually I am a 12 years experienced functional tester. So further, if I want to upgrade myself with Salesforce product knowledge, and with the help of admin knowledge, can I apply for opportunities as a Salesforce experienced QA person, or can I create my profile as a functional experienced person along with the Salesforce product knowledge? So through which platform, if I start applying for opportunities, I can get more opportunities and I can get a good job. So which will be a good option for me to select as a profile, in which combination? That is what my doubt is.
Okay, see, so you can keep the first option as a functional QA. That would be the first option. The second option would be to have the Salesforce knowledge and experienced in Salesforce testing. So that would be a second option.
Okay, yeah, I understood. But if I go, as per your suggestion, if I go along with a functional tester and along with the Salesforce knowledge, like admin part or something else, do the recruiters really consider the profiles of guys like me rather than with persons having a Salesforce experienced professional? So which kind of profiles will get more weightage in QA perspective?
In QA perspective, people like you will be given more preference. See, I am a hardcore developer, but I don't know how to write a test case. What is the fun in having me in a testing role when a able person like you is there?
Okay. Okay, good.
Right. And then Intellipaat has got its own recruiting help desk. They will help you in terms of finding out a good job for you. That's also a possibility which they are going to talk about it.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Right. All right.
So for becoming a Salesforce QA, only admin knowledge is fair enough to get that opportunity, or do I need to have some of little bit knowledge of development also?
See, you said you want to become a functional person, right?
Yeah.
So I would suggest to go with admin as well as the development learning. Okay, development learning is to understand what is Apex, what it does at a high level, whereas learn admin to understand the entire breadth of Salesforce as well as the functionality of Salesforce, and try to get a certification in that.
In admin part, right?
Correct.
Okay, fine. So does for a learning perspective of development module, so do we really need to have a fair enough Java knowledge to learn, to start learning development module, or people like me without having any programming basics knowledge or something else, so anyone can start entering into Salesforce development module and they can also start learning parallelly. So what will be the prerequisite for a non-person, non-IT person or a non-programming person inside IT industry to start learning Salesforce development module?
So Gopi, let me put it in this way. So I understand your mother tongue to be Tamil. Am I correct?
Of course, yeah.
So if you have to learn Kannada, right?
Yeah.
Do you need to learn Telugu because both the languages writing seems to be same?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, got it.
You need to learn Telugu as a prerequisite, or if I need to learn Tamil, do I need to learn Malayalam where both the scripts are same?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I don't need to, right?
Yeah.
The same case over here.
Okay.
All right, so let me hand over this entire thing to Salesforce, Intellipaat's Salesforce support team guys. They will take you through the entire set of questions that you had regarding course fees and course structure and other things. One last thing before I leave, anybody else, any technical related questions? One last question I'm going to take and I'm going to leave now. If no questions, thank you guys. And I will see.
Yeah, my one last question is in the past 1 month since I have made an inquiry about Salesforce related stuffs. So many of them for asking for a QA role as a CPQ tester or a marketing cloud tester or a sales cloud marketing cloud tester, sales cloud tester, and e-commerce tester or something else, marketing. So do we need to learn a separate, after learning admin, do we need to have a knowledge on separate each and every different types of clouds modules in order to become a particular tester, or do if the admin module itself is covers all these types of cloud testing?
Admin module doesn't cover all the things. If you know admin module, you will know the Salesforce as an application. Once you know that, becoming a CPQ tester or becoming the marketing cloud tester, it's all the user interface that changes. Nothing beyond that. The engine still remains Salesforce.
Okay, fine. So admin is the prerequisite for becoming or learning anything, whatever kind of cloud,
Yes.
right?
You need to have an admin certification to do any other certifications.
Okay, fine, no problem. Yeah,
all right,
got it. Thanks.
All right, so I'm stopping my screen share. Already stopped. So thanks guys. I will see you soon in one of the Intellipaat courses. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello, hi, good evening from my side. This is Soumya from Intellipaat, and I'm the course advisor for the Salesforce course today. Okay, so I'll start with the Salesforce. As you already, he told you about the complete training. So like we are having a program in which you can just complete the administration and app builder part and the developer part also. But here I'm presenting the master's course, which include all the three. That is administration, app builder, and platform developer 1, and developer 2 will be there also. Okay, so I'll start with the content. So what content we are going to teach you here. So that starts with Salesforce Fundamentals. As I'm listening all the queries you are having, all the persons who are in the meeting. So as I can understand that the major issue like we are eligible for this course or not, this is the major query. So yes, if you are from non-IT background also, so you can apply for the Salesforce. Okay. Otherwise, I'll just put my number on the chat box and you can just directly contact me for your eligibility, for your course, for everything. You can just directly contact me. So I'm here. I'm just going to explain about the content, about the certifications, and about the key features of Intellipaat. Okay. So that's we'll start with the Salesforce fundamentals. In this, you will be going to learn that how it's work. Basically, what will be your career in this, and how it going to help you in your career. What will be your salary after some time as a fresher? What will be your salary, or after experienced person? What will be your salary? After that, Salesforce is a basically CRM. He already told you about this. So in the second module, you are going to learn that how you can preview this, how you can create this, and how you can activate this. Okay, after this, that field types and Salesforce objects are also there. So like what are the fields that included in the Salesforce? That will be a complete module. You are going to learn all the things here. After that, how you can use the custom button, link, units, and action in the Salesforce course. So that will be helpful to make this application more beneficial for the company. After this, Salesforce workflow, schema builder, and process builder is also there. That is also the same, like how you can manage your data on the Salesforce. After this, validation and workflow rules, creation of role hierarchy. I'll take an example here. Like there is a manager, and under him 10 employees are there. So you maintain a hierarchy that how much access and security you are providing to the manager and how much you are providing to the employees. So that is the complete information you are going to learn here. After the security part, we'll be going to cover here app exchange, user interface in Salesforce, UI component dynamic the update. So in the first module, like it's an admin and app builder part. So all these modules cover all the app builder part as well as the admin part. Fine. Then we'll come to the platform developer course content. So what he explains you in the previous trainings, what we are going to cover all these things, not from advanced. We are going to cover all the basics, all the scratch part we are going to start. And after that, we are going to take till the developer part. That is the advanced part. Fine. So that is completely Salesforce. So in this master's course, you will be going to learn app builder part, admin part, as well as the PD1 and PD2, both the parts. Okay, so if you are if you learn administration and app builder part, and you just want to learn the platform 1 and platform developer 2, but you don't have the administration and app builder certification, so you can go with this course. So in this, we'll provide you the training for PD1 and PD2, but yes, with this we'll provide you the certification for the all of the three. Fine. And if you just want to go with the PD1 and PD2, so yes, there is another course, so you can just go for the PD1 and PD2 only. Okay. So now let's move to the features what we are providing from Intellipaat. So from Intellipaat, we are providing the live lectures that is of 70 hours. It means 33 months will be going to take. Like for this course, we are going to take your 3 months. That is 70 hours. Then 40 hours of self-paced video. So live lectures are different, and with these live lectures, we are going to provide you the self-paced video that are complementary with this. Okay, but if you miss any lecture, any one of the lectures, so you can just attend the recording of that lectures. We are going to provide you the recording of your live lectures as well. Fine. Now these live lectures are just a theoretical part. Now how you can perform on the Salesforce. So we are going to give you the software access of Salesforce as well, and we are going to give you approx 80 hours of project work and case studies on which you have to work with your training. So you will be getting the experience letter from Intellipaat also, and you will be getting some like knowledge that how you can perform on the Salesforce practically. After this, I'll move to the certification part. So we'll provide you the 3 certification here. One is of app builder, second is of administration, and third one is of PD1 and PD2. So you will be getting certified with all the 3 things from the Salesforce. Then I heard that there is a participant asked that what is the job assistance. So for the job assistance, we'll start with your resume building. After this, we'll update your LinkedIn profile with the persons who are currently working with the Salesforce in MNCs. After this, we will provide you some mock interviews, so in which you will get to know that how you can clear your interview. And after this, we'll provide you the 3 guaranteed interviews, and that too with MNCs also. Okay. So it's up to you, like how you are going to learn in your training. We are going to give our best. If you're also giving your best, so you will be getting a very good package from our side. Okay. Then flexible schedule is there, that is of 24 into 7 hours. Okay, so if you're having any doubt or any query regarding your course or regarding your projects or case studies, so you can just call us. We'll arrange a video session of within 10 to 15 minutes, and you can ask about your doubts and query on this mentor session. Okay, and there is one more thing, that is a major thing what Intellipaat provides, and which like any other platform is not providing the same thing, that is lifetime free upgrade. So what is this lifetime free upgrade? So see, for example, if you know about that, there are a Windows 11 currently working, but before some time Windows 7 is there. So same in the Salesforce, I'll not go deeply, but I'll tell you an example. So if there is something new or new updated version in the Salesforce, so you will be having the access of credentials, which will be given by the Intellipaat. So you can just log in with your credentials and you can just having the lifetime free upgrade of those updated versions. So whenever you want to learn new things in Salesforce, so we will update all the videos over your access, like over your account. So you can just easily attend the classes from there. Okay. So this is the content. I told you certification. I told you course duration is of 3 hours. So if you're having any question or any doubt, so I'll not tell you to ask here because there are so many persons who are listening to me. Okay, so I'm just putting my number on chat box. Sorry. So if you have any doubt or any query regarding the course, regarding the fees and anything, you can just text me there on WhatsApp. I'll connect you back and you can ask your query directly with me. Okay, first thing is that. And the second thing is that, like for the students and for the experienced person also, you can see the fees is 38,000 here. I'll show you the fees. That is 38,000 including GST. It comes under around 44 or 45,000. But for the students and for the experienced person, we are having discounts offers also. So if you will be able to, like if you want to go with a Salesforce training course, you can just connect with me and I will be going to help you with the possible discounts. Okay, so I'm just putting my number in a chat box, so you can just note it down and just text me there. Just a second. Yes, so this is my number. You can note it down. Soumya here, Senior Course Advisor from Intellipaat. Okay, so if anyone have any question who wants to ask here only, so you can just raise your hand and ask. Otherwise, I'm just going to like wind up this meeting. Yeah, tell me, Bhavani.
Yeah, Ajay saw that particular course fees is 22,000 in my system.
It's 22,000 in your system. Just share me the screen once again. Just a second.
Okay. Just go to.
This is the fees actually with which course you are inquired. Maybe that is all only of the app builder or admin part or only the PD1 and PD part. But
It's written admin and builder, developer, admin and developer.
okay, but you can notice here that here administration, app builder and PD1 part.
Yeah, app builder is not there. App builder is not. If someone is want to customize like administration and the platform developer, is it okay for? Is it
You can go with the same course. Like if you want to just go with the administration and PD1 part, you don't want to go with the app builder part. So we'll just give you the discount. Like we'll give you the administration and platform developer one fees. We'll not charge you the app builder fees for this course.
Okay. And I'm not a student. I am a it's my own company. So how the Salesforce will help us? You are only talking about the students who wants for the job.
Not a problem, Bhavani. See, I shared my number with you. So before telling you anything, I just need to understand that with which company you are working, what is your main objective and everything I have to understand.
I'll call you and discuss in that particular number.
Yeah,
Is there your WhatsApp number?
This is my WhatsApp number and this is my calling number also. But actually this is a company number. So like you can just text me first. I'll call you back on the same.
Okay, no issues. Thank you.
Okay, and this is for everyone. Like if you're having any query, any doubt, because I also have to understand your background, then I can suggest you better with this.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
then
yes,
I can
yes.
help you with the fees also. So I'll request you everyone, just text me over this number. Just a second. Okay, so the thing is that yes, just text me or you can just text me on the WhatsApp over this number. I will call you back because I also have to understand your background and everything, like will be your aim to join the Salesforce. Then I will be able to suggest you much better about this. Okay. Yeah, so Bhavani, note my number. Like I already shared my number on the chat box, so you can just directly text me. I'll call you back. Okay, so anyone else? Any query is there? Okay, so I'm winding up this meeting. So yeah, Mr. Jayaprakash is there also. Can we wind up this meeting?
Yeah, thank you for your valuable session. And I hope if there are not any the questions from the learner side, then we can wind up this meeting. And I hope every learner has got the contact number from yours. And
yeah, I'll share it on the chat box already to everyone. So if anyone having any queries, you can just directly contact me on this number on WhatsApp and I'm going to call you back with my number.
Yeah, sure. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.